boys. Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Coach's Box. Ray Halbrook with Livestream STL here saying Happy Thanksgiving. It's our Thanksgiving edition tonight. We're going to have a wonderful fun time here with the boys, and the boys are locked and loaded, ready to go us here. Guys, we're going to unlock the camera, or the microphones.
We're going to unload the microphones.
We're unloading the microphones, boys.
Yes. Not a good
start.
It was not a good start.
It is not a good start.
We are already running behind, but that's okay.
That's
not anything to do with any of us.
No. We're here. We're ready to go. We are professionals.
It had everything to do with Jason Jarvis.
We are professionals here.
Goodness.
And, I think we're all kind of wound up a little bit.
Nice
little break coming from work.
Why are we so wound up, Mr.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Eve.
It's Thanksgiving Eve,
Thanksgiving
man.
Eve. This is like a holiday for teachers.
Yes, it is.
Just so you know.
15 years ago, it would have been a holiday down there on Bailey Road.
Why would that be a holiday?
The cobblestone.
The cobblestone streets. That's right.
I don't get it. I don't understand the reference.
Well, there's a place called Squeakers. A lot of people would have attended.
Really?
Squeakers.
What do they do there?
Squeak.
That's right. There's a lot of
literally
squeaking
what you do.
going on.
You go to Squeakers and you squeak.
Hey, if you're in any of my groups, I'm sharing it to everyone. So just get over it.
Yeah, do us a favor. Like and share the page and share it to any of
hey,
your,
if you watch the show, share it.
Yeah, right.
And that way everybody gets to see what you're doing tonight.
That's right.
Hanging in there watching our show.
And
being a part of that.
And if they are doing that on Thanksgiving Eve, props to you.
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
You. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm even doing this after going down to St. John and getting my butt whipped tonight. I'm still right here, La Pachanga, Herculaneum. I'm enjoying my night.
And I'm still here after wasting my gas money to watch that performance.
Wow.
Hey, now, I'm not going to say the whole thing was bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. The first quarter
was
great.
Really good. We had a 16-11 lead, playing really well, and then I guess the wheels fell off. I don't know.
You got off the rails?
They fell off.
I think they went rolling down 55 somewhere. I don't even know where they're at right now.
Yeah, right.
But,
I don't know. It had probably had enough momentum. It may be in Kennett, Missouri by now.
Wow, that's a long way.
That might be a true statement.
Yeah. Second quarters, for some reason, Herculaneum basketball teams don't like second quarters.
Yeah.
I scored 4. Our team scored 4 last night against Kingston in the second quarter.
Really?
4.
4?
4.
That's it?
How many?
4.
4.
All right.
That's in the golf game. You yell.
Well, that's what I have to yell. Every time I hit the damn ball.
At halftime in the locker room?
That's pretty much how my golf game goes.
I know. Every time I hit the damn ball, it's 4.
Well, if Kyle Bohr was around, you don't definitely want to hit towards the end.
He is around. He is around.
Hey, Ray, what's it like to hit a golf ball at Kyle Bohr?
I bet it bounced right off.
On a par 3, you got to make sure he's already finished putting, because if you don't,
when you've got money on it, because somebody's like, hey, I'll give you $20 if you hit him.
Listen,
but it wasn't me that shot it. It was actually Stuart McMillan that did.
Wow, you're just throwing guys under the bus left and right.
There you have it.
Hey, it was that guy.
Shame,
You know what? Hey, I hit one at him, and I didn't care.
Was there money on it to hit?
Well, okay,
Bohr?
listen, you didn't hear the story?
You're just happy with straight.
Oh, yeah, you're darn right it was.
Let's get the real. It was me that they were trying to hit.
Okay, that was true. And what the
money was going to if he hit me.
You know, a pretty girl says, "Hey, I'll give you one of you guys $20 if you hit Blair." All right, yeah, we do that.
Everybody's giving
it's all par 3. It's a hole in one hole,
Right.
And
I bet there was a lot of $20 bills been thrown out.
Well, we all tried to.
If the boot fits.
And the ball bounced off his foot or something. I don't know. And
Whose foot?
Bohr's.
That's
He
right.
come unglued.
Was it a sunny day?
Yeah, it was sunny.
Yeah, so the glare off Blair's head
Oh, no, I saw
made
it.
you guys miss, and you
A little
hit
bit.
Bohr.
He's down the hill a little bit. Kind of uphill. Anyway.
I probably got 14 girls that want to hit at my bald head right now, right after that game. So, they're
Bad coaching.
They weren't happy with me.
I didn't know where he was going with that for a second.
I was kind of wondering, too.
It just was.
14 girls.
Yeah, they're not. They're a little frustrated, I think, after.
I wish I could push a button like Michael Jackson would start playing.
That would
be really great.
Let's play our prelude music,
gosh.
Ray. That's good right there. Let's get us going. Yeah, there we go.
Right.
There we go.
I'm telling you, I do like this music. So It is.
You know, the name of the song is the name of the song.
Eli Manning.
It is. It's an Eli Manning.
Walk
mix.
into the club music or
It's
something.
called Eli Manning.
Are you doing like a crazy white girl dance or something?
That's
Hold on.
me, man. That's me.
Let me see it here real quick.
This
It's called
guy.
Eli Manning Hip Hop. Is what
You
it's
need to
called.
start doing
I
like,
haven't seen you do anything like that since before you were married.
Well,
hey,
Thanksgiving Eve, baby.
I was going to say, I can remember a night I saw him doing a sprinkler.
Maybe the lawnmower, baby.
Oh, you were doing a lawnmower.
McVay, this is what happens when
my gosh.
you've been coaching too long and you're influenced by adult beverages.
Adult sodas, right?
He may have had a pink shirt on, a pink tie, and a bald head.
That's
Maybe.
right.
Wow.
That's right.
I wouldn't know where that picture is.
Can we
Cocaine dealer one.
Can we get
He
back
doesn't
on
know.
track
He
at all tonight?
He looked
No
like,
idea.
He looked like he was from the movie Blow. I mean, he looked like he was from the drug cartel. I mean,
The views on this show are not necessarily
If
the
you
views
put
of live
that
stream.
picture, if we can find it.
God, I would love to put it up on the.
If I could
It's
find
on
that
his
picture,
Facebook
he'll
somewhere.
have it.
I'll
I'm sure it
He'll
is.
find it. Put that up. It does.
I'll find it.
Listen,
Is that the next Twitter poll?
Hey, if someone
Twitter poll?
No, if someone will find that picture of Coach Blair and they will send it to us, we will get you a gift card.
Have him send
Gift
it.
card.
Is that out of your
Have
wallet?
them
That's mine. That's mine. I'll do
Have
it.
him text it to me.
Can I find it and get the gift card?
No, but if you do it, that's easy. It's cheaper that way.
Oh no, you didn't know?
It's on my Facebook page.
Wait,
find it.
You didn't know Thanksgiving? Ray's paying our meal.
Thanks,
thanks,
Ray.
Ray.
We're thankful for Ray.
What?
It's like I wasn't privy to
I'm
that.
trying.
Race like
I'm
And
trying.
commercial.
Yeah, you say.
I'm trying.
Next
Hey,
week,
I got-
Jarvis is on assignment.
No assignment. everybody's on assignment.
It's gonna be a heck of a lot
He's
cheaper.
going to Antarctica. Forget Canada, right?
When you're running the show by yourself, just remember.
Oh my goodness!
I'm going on a boat through Canada.
Hey, that's what you
There
got
you
to do.
Sometimes you got to do what you
So we have this cornucopia edition of the Coach's
A
Box.
plethora of topics,
We have a
if you will.
plethora of topics because it is Thanksgiving and we want to have a little theme here. So anyway,
Hey, no one caught that mine was on the whole time.
your
I
volume.
heard it.
I
I
heard
heard it.
something, but
Yeah.
I didn't
I
care.
did, but I wasn't. I thought it might have been Ben.
It could have been.
No, it's all Ben. Ben's fault. It's always Ben's fault.
He's here scouting.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Sorry, Chris Miller. You were saying.
I don't know. My ADD is going crazy right now.
I know.
It's okay. The
It's
Adderall
okay.
wear off after a while. Need more extended release. Anyway, so
Wow.
we have a plethora of topics. Number one, the one that Ray threw into. We're just going to hit this one right now because
Are you serious?
We love St. Louis County so much.
Goodness.
I mean, we are big fans
We
of
are.
St. Louis County.
We are right now.
I'm actually trying to figure out what my game at Afton is going to look like
You're gonna
because
have mask on.
we have to go to Afton and play.
Ask Breeze because he just played Hancock with mask.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's going to go because if some little dweeb wants to come and tell me I got to put a mask on, I'm going to have a couple of words to say about it.
I think you're going to have some little dweeb tell you.
I sure hope so.
You are going to have it happen, my friend.
Because, if it happens during the game, it's not like when someone sticks a microphone in your face after a game.
I've
Don't
never
talk-
had,
mentioning no names.
Never had that happen. No.
Lies. Anyway,
Not after losing by 1 point on unquestionable things, but no.
what was that about?
I had nobody putting a mic in my face tonight.
Well, there was nothing
Well, that's
to be
because you're at St.
questionable
Genevieve,
about. There was no question
and you were at St. Genevieve too. So you know,
Well, we did have some
certain outlets don't go that far.
We,
Well, I saw the hematite. I saw the
Him a
Saint,
tight Gazette.
yeah, the St. John Herald guy down there.
he
and
was there. He was.
He was at our game at Kingston also.
He was talking to me,
Great.
and he asked
He's in
me
a-
about
he's-
the game before.
He saw me the night before, and then saw you. He's Herculaneum needs to do something with this coaching staff.
Womp,
They
womp.
gone.
They gone.
So, anyway, we love St. Louis County. We've reiterated that
Sam
many
Page is-
times. Dr. Sam Page.
you've added him on Facebook.
I wish. I should. I should. I'll share the show to him, and then he can get a 411 on this.
I just shared it to the other Sam Page.
He was one of my
Oh.
favorites.
Yeah. So,
He
just
follows me.
recently, let's talk about the news. Ray Why don't you go ahead and jump in here about our new mandate?
Are you making me?
Yep. Gosh. I like putting you on the spot. It's more fun this way.
I don't know what's going on right now. I didn't even know what's going on. So
this is what happened.
You
This
were
happened this
coaching.
afternoon, late afternoon.
Monday.
Yeah, it happened this late afternoon. Jefferson County voted 3-2 for a mask mandate.
Effective?
And we don't know what it's effective for. And to tell you the truth, I don't care. But, that's just how I feel about that now at this point.
Man,
so
Ray,
it's,
wow.
Here's the.
I don't think
My
Ray
bold
likes
prediction-
the
wait.
mask.
Here's a
My bold
civics,
prediction.
though.
Bold prediction.
There it
The
is.
board has said there will be no penalties if residents defy the order.
Well, then
So I have it.
It's not even a
Well, I have
mandate.
it.
Exactly.
What?
So I feel a lot better about not caring.
But now when you go into Lowe's,
One.
Exactly. That's what that's about.
it's like when you went to AutoZone and they said, hey, you got to have a mask on. You're like, no. No.
Did I tell you that story?
Yeah, you did. Ray, do you forget what you tell
I
us?
forget. Hey, I have short-term memory.
Gosh.
So.
I mean, he forgets if he asks you to do color or
Yeah. Yeah, how many times you've asked me my first
And we're going to break.
How many times you asked me when my first game is? Just
Hey, when's
say-
your first game, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I
that
thought.
was a good one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Ben
are you
Elick
looking-
says,
He is. He's not
Hey.
even in the show
Right now, I'm looking for this
No.
picture.
But
My
Coach
God.
Blair is
Oh,
so.
he is still looking for
He
the
wants that
mafia.
gift
He's on
card.
assignment.
He's like,
The
go
mafia.
gift card.
He's in like Colombia or somewhere right now.
Hey, I'm going to take any free gift card for La Pachenga.
I need
I can
12
get.
kilos.
yeah. Ben Elick says mask in practice equals no fun. Which, by the way,
Mask in general or no
by the
fun.
way, Ben Elick is right behind us.
He's scouting.
We're going to try to have him on here.
Hey, just wait. If he keeps hanging out here a little bit, you might be able to figure out all the stuff he's running. He'll
Yeah.
I
tell
might
you.
just give you everything I have.
Yeah. Brian Deering, I'm not going to post your post, but yes, I agree. Sorry.
Oh, Deering.
But, so,
I'm
yeah.
surprised
so there
he's
you go.
not up here with us tonight.
Who?
Deering?
Oh,
Brian.
I don't know. I sat by him in the game. He was pretty excited about that game.
I'm sure he was.
So
Just like everybody else.
So
He left early.
I don't blame him. I would have left early.
all right,
if
so
I
we
could.
got to get this on the table then. So for nobody who's watched the game or anything like that or didn't watch your wife's Facebook Live,
Yeah.
Hey, by the way.
hey, how'd the game go?
Yeah. What
Let's
was
just
the
go ahead and talk about it.
What was
What
the
was the
score?
score?
What was the score? How much time was left?
Wait.
The
Don't give us
announcers
the
are
whole
weird.
thing. Just tell us the score.
The announcers
I don't
were
want to
weird
talk
on
about
there.
the score. The score was not.
It was close, wasn't it?
It was close for the first 8 minutes.
Okay.
You know,
I will
we,
tell you this: the clock was not stopping later in the game.
Yes, it was not. It was not.
On a timeout, would it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only way it stopped. But you know
He
what?
didn't call any timeouts.
You know what?
No, he did not. He did not do the backwards
I never even.
full timeout.
Don't think I did that. You're right.
I did not see that tonight. I was
didn't.
disappointed.
I didn't call it full timeout.
Like, I didn't even put
30s.
any videos of you in our group.
Yeah, I'm really upset about
I know.
this.
I mean, there just was. I mean, there was one time you stomped your foot so hard on the floor. I wish I would have had it
I
filming.
wouldn't know what I was stomping for.
Block out.
Oh, maybe.
Yes,
maybe.
it was blocking out.
So the game didn't go very well.
No, we had an 16-11 lead after the first quarter.
Yep.
Played really well in the first quarter.
was a good first quarter.
Executed very well.
Broke
And,
the
Did
press.
they made an
real well.
adjustment?
then, no, not necessarily. I don't think they made an adjustment at all.
They showed up to play?
We made an adjustment in the wrong direction.
Oh. Ooh.
We scored
Ow.
a total of 2 points the rest of the second and the third quarter.
You know,
We
when
only
that
scored
happens,
2.
you tend to blame your assistant coaches.
Well,
That's how I mean.
Well,
I say,
hey,
look,
I don't know who does your subbing.
that's what I would say.
he's over here scouting for our next basketball game over here. So, but
Is he sitting at the bar doing that?
well, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. No.
He is a
curious.
Pius grad.
Well, you know. What are you trying to say?
But the outcome was not not in our
saying.
favor. We just didn't close the game out very well, and credit to St. John, they hit some shots, and
They
were
are
very,
pretty good, though, aren't they?
Oh, they were very good. I mean, they were state ranked last year and had pretty
They
much
only
everybody.
won like 5 games last year. What are you talking
They
about?
only lost 2.
Hey, which was one of them?
Huh?
I said, which was one of those?
This
losses?
guy right here
Yeah,
was
this
one
guy.
of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays beat
He's
them?
the first one to beat him. He's the first one to beat him. But
You guys came darn close. I thought you should have. beat them.
Oh, yeah. Well, last year?
Oh,
yeah. We should
Not
have
tonight. No, not tonight.
According to the score, I don't think that's.
I was talking about last year. Sorry, I was reminiscing.
Yeah, we should have beat them last year, and I thought we played really well in the first quarter tonight, and had a chance. I thought we executed in our game plan of exactly what we wanted to do, and
Now it's on to Cincinnati.
Hey, it is. It's on for a couple days off.
Yeah, but you guys have had a couple ball games, or this is what, your 30th game already?
30th, yeah.
I've had
30th.
one.
I would say we haven't played yet.
That sucks.
It's nice to play 3 games already.
I was going to say.
I've played one.
Yeah, how'd that go?
We lost.
Oh.
We went to overtime 2 years in a row. I went to overtime in that first game of the year, and it was at Kingston. And Kingston's got a good post player who
Very
scored.
good.
I don't remember exactly what he scored, but he was in double digits last night. And my post player pretty well matched that. But we didn't handle the press very well, and we made some bad decisions at overtime. The first 3 possessions of overtime were 3 Herculean turnovers and 6 points by Kingston. So
Makes a
that
difference.
that kind of sealed the deal. We lost by 6.
Big difference.
We got a lot to replace. We lost 80% of our offense.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you would. And we're about, if you want to really
you will. You will.
You'll learn once you play.
You haven't played yet.
Oh.
So-
I mean, we got basketball coming up?
Yes.
Hopefully.
I have.
Well, I would think. I mean, we're headed down to St. Vincent on Monday to play Valley at the Crystal City tournament was the Scott City tournament. Now is the St. Vincent tournament. So.
And I think we're going to have a lot of that. I think we're going to have a lot of that.
I mean,
I'm really
we've
excited
had
about
changes, too.
St. Vincent hosting a tournament because if you get to go to St. Vincent and play at their gym with the people that they hired to officiate with their hospitality.
I know. I was
rooms.
kind of surprised at how excited Breeze was about this, but yes, we are headed down to St. Vincent of Perryville, and it'll be set at 8 on 5, but we'll be all right.
Will they have 8 or just 7?
It'll probably be just 7.
Okay.
7 on 5.
I'm just going to stay out of that.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, because you don't get it. You don't get rooked as much when you go down there in girls basketball.
I don't know, 125 to 22 or something like that.
What was that?
I don't know.
Is that the score?
That was not a score. We did not lose that.
Was
I'm pretty
that a
sure
cumulative
that was a
statistic?
cumulative statistic.
That was
Cumulative.
Yeah, that was a
Cumulative.
cumulative statistic.
We're bringing quantitative data to this show.
But
We
no,
bring facts, and facts don't lie, and they don't care about your feelings.
but I gotta give Paul Hamilton some credit. His boys were more ready to play than ours, and they got the number 1 seed at the Valley Caledonia tournament, and Kingston, he's got some good players there. He's got a couple guards that are pretty good and handle the ball, and I just got some kids that got to learn to play together. I lost
Still
Josh,
young, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I lost Josh Moreland, who averaged 15 points a game. He blew his ACL out in our second open gym, which was so terrible. Me and Josh talked. He was down supporting the team, rode the bus with us and everything. His younger brother's on the freshman JV team, and it's a shame. He would have probably scored 1,000 points this year. His dad might be more upset than him, but I can tell Josh has been pretty upset now that games have started. I can see it. And terrible thing that happens, I mean.
I don't say that happen to any kid.
Yeah.
No, my brother's it's funny, my brother Dave, his daughter, same thing. Her junior, going into her senior year, tore her ACL in a practice right before the season started and didn't get to play the whole year.
Ugh.
And I hate it for Josh. Josh is such a good kid, works his butt off on basketball. And, we got a lot to replace, but that's no excuse. We just got to we'll get better. I got a little point guard that's going to turn her around. He played really well last night, and we'll be all right. We just got a tough schedule to start out. Like I said, we got Valley Monday, we got Wednesday St. Vincent, and then Friday R7, and then I have Fredericktown and Valley to follow that. So my first 6 games are going to be tough.
Well, that's
And
good.
then the Christmas tournament.
So what about you, Coach?
Well, we're having practice.
When's your first game?
Practice.
When's my first game?
Yeah,
I don't know if I told you
talking
about
about practice?
It's
practice.
Practice.
I've asked him
Yeah.
this question 3 times. The answer is, if I remember right, December 5th, right?
He's wrong.
You're fired.
I'm sorry.
December 4th is our
4th.
first game.
Friday night.
Yeah,
Next
it's Friday night. We're going to play
Who's that against?
Orchard Farm. It's going to be a home game. We play an inordinate amount of home games because everybody wants to come to our place and play, like, just in case they can't play at their place. Say out of
Is
St.
there
Louis
different
County,
rules?
St.
Are there
Charles.
different rules?
I mean, it has to do probably with the,
Merrimack River, right?
I just spit on you. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking about the
No COVID.
face mask.
We wanted to get the mask off.
Mask.
Sorry, gotta clear it off.
Hey,
Clear it off.
it ain't mandated yet.
Yet.
We're okay.
Yet.
I mean, I'll wear the
Yeah.
stupid thing. I'm not a fan of the mask, but I mean, I have to wear it.
It was a
to
good
work.
movie.
If it means
But
playing or not
if it
playing.
means I get to play
Somebody
basketball,
stop me.
I'll wear it. If it means that the kids get to play basketball, I'll wear it wherever the heck they tell me to wear
Right.
it.
So, Coach, what's your first game of the year?
Well, we've had some changes already to our tournament. So
I
we're
can't
down,
believe that.
I know. We're
Shocker.
shocker. So we're down in the Valley Caledonia tournament. We've got our first game Saturday. We were originally supposed to play Kingston. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead out on a limb here and say that they got bit by the COVID bug, and so they had to drop out. St. Paul Lutheran in Farmington replaced them. They've reseeded. We were originally the 4, Kingston was the 5, and basically everything just flip-flopped with us. So St. Paul's now the 4, we're the 5, and all of the other seeds stay the same.
So you open up the first game of the year with St. Paul.
Correct.
Farmington? Okay.
Well, and that term has changed on both sides. The boys had some issues too. Viburnum, I think's
think so.
out again.
I think Viburnum's going
was-
to only JV.
That's what I heard.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Oh, well, you would know. You have a lot more connections down south.
No, I just hear people tell me stuff. Down south.
He's
Yeah,
a
down
southern
south.
guy.
Yeah.
He's one of those southern guys.
What's that? What's wrong with that?
Southern.
When-
outside
hey,
of
when
Jefferson
you're
County.
pissing him on and you ain't got no deer meat, I want to hear it.
Man.
Down south. Yeah.
Dang.
No, I mean
Shots
Yeah,
fired.
what's that?
You guys
Literally.
are- you guys-
Don't attack my whole land. Don't.
I said you're
right, whatever.
down south, man.
I mean, just so you, as long as you bring me some summer sausage when we play, I'm fine.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's at our place this year, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got to come to your place and then provide the food too.
Well, that's the way.
Have you ever
that's-
been Herky?
Well, let's talk about the hospitality
Hey,
of it. Herky.
I'll tell you what, and I don't know if she's still doing it, when Miss Schomburg was there and she took care of that hospitality room.
She
it was great.
always does a great
It was
job
great.
there.
It was great.
Yeah, her husband just passed away this year, and I think she had talked about maybe wanting to do that in memory of him and continue to keep
Yeah,
doing
he
that
was-
as much as she could with some
And-
help. But
yeah, it was COVID, football. We didn't have their hospitality, and those are two of the sweetest human beings, and two Herculaneum people through and through. And and I hate that for her.
yeah, definitely was a terrible thing. But well, that's basketball, I guess, for all of us here.
right
What's-
now, yeah.
What's going on?
Hey,
Right now,
Hey,
give it
fingers
tomorrow.
crossed.
Wait a
It's
minute.
fluid, right?
There's
It's fluid.
I tell my kids that all the time.
They're just like, Coach,
I
please
said,
stop
okay,
it.
hey, wait a minute. Scott City tournament? Nope. But it's a fluid situation. And
Very fluid.
We're either going to go to Sullivan, we're going to go to
Oh,
St.
my
Vincent, we're going
gosh.
somewhere.
Somewhere in
playing.
the state of Missouri, we will
Okay,
play.
I use fluid all the time because everyone else does it. You know, that's the term. But I hear
Fluid.
there may be a team still playing football. You know anything about that?
Yeah, I think
McVay?
it's the where is it here? Yeah.
Oh,
the,
look, he's got it all
yeah,
on today.
the Jefferson R7 Blue Jays.
Keep
The
playing
Final Four.
R7.
Yeah. I've been
It's the only time we're going to root for
Yeah,
R7.
They are playing the Lamar, which is a synonymous
shoot.
with football. You think football in the state of Missouri, you think
Webb City,
Webb City,
Valley Catholic,
and Lamar.
and Lamar.
Okay.
Those are three teams.
They're green powerhouses.
Yep.
I mean,
So
I
you're
would
saying
think
there's a
that.
chance.
I mean, no offense to Jefferson, I think they'll be playing basketball next week.
You know, I talked with
Ow.
one of the assistant coaches today,
Is that a hot take?
and
If I missed the Festus one last week.
Yeah.
I said Festus would win and R7 would win. I got one out of the two right.
I talked to
50-50.
some of the kids.
Lamar's going to be tough to beat.
It is, but they have a new coach. I think the head coach that was there either went to college or went someplace else, maybe 4A, 5A. But talking to one of the assistants today, they said, I think we're going to match up well in the trenches. And so
I will say that R7's offensive and defensive line, they're tough. I mean, like the last game I did out there when they beat New Madrid.
Did you do a game?
Yeah, I did. When they beat, I've done a basketball game already too.
Really?
Yes.
Hey,
but I got to quit coming to Blair's games.
Are you the bad luck guy?
He's had 3.
Yep.
I've been at 2, and he's 0-2 at both games I've been at.
Well, there you go.
But it had nothing to do with me.
Well,
True.
I mean, it was they were getting pressed and turning the ball over, and that.
I mean, you
happened.
don't.
Hold on.
Oh wait. Dan Brooks says hot take. Lamar by 30 points. 30
wow.
plus.
Who said that?
Dan Brooks.
Wow.
He says Lamar by 30.
Well,
Hot take.
I wasn't going to say that.
It is a 4.5-hour drive down there. So
I'm not going to lie. I'm rooting for the Blue Jays. Go Blue
Hey,
Jays.
go Blue Jays.
Go ahead.
Go Blue Jays, go.
I'm always rooting for somebody in the county. I think it's awesome, though. I mean, that's good stuff.
I don't know. That's the hardest team.
That's the
Other than Pius for me to root for.
I mean, I understand that.
Which one is
completely.
harder?
It's harder to root for you.
I
Shades
like
of blue.
Too, buddy.
Has nothing to do with you.
Come on.
There's nothing personal. Nothing personal.
You have a blue uniform.
Nothing
I
personal.
name a blue. There's not a blue uniform I like except the Blues.
The
I wore the St. Louis Blues
hold
jersey.
on a second here. Hold on. Live stream
that's not a
STL
team.
blue.
That wasn't a smart color
It
either.
is Team Live Stream STL, and you're all on it.
I know.
Thank you very much.
We are.
And I'm the coach.
But our views are not shared by you. And you say this a lot.
See, that's where I can get away with like
I think that's just like
things that we
that's
need
a
to.
disclaimer. That's just like in case we get shut down.
So the
by-
views of live stream STL are not necessarily the views of the coaches box.
But I do like a lot of them.
But he likes blue.
But I do like
But
blue.
he doesn't like masks.
blue?
He doesn't like masks.
I don't like masks.
But he likes blue.
I
And
tell
I
you
don't
what,
like
I don't
blue
like.
masks.
I don't like the football rankings that came out.
Lamar's blue too, right? Blue and
know.
white.
I
I
don't
think
know.
they're blue and white.
I don't
think.
know.
But anyway,
I tell you what,
the
I don't
football
like.
rankings
I don't
come
like
out.
the new college football rankings. I don't like it.
I didn't see 'em.
Uh-oh. I
Can
don't
I
like
just
it.
wear it like this?
No.
You know what? You just do that and sit over there. So, what's the
Can you
college
guys
football
see me?
ratings?
Here, I've got a real easy answer for you here. It's absolutely this. No.
Can you hear me?
No.
We
Huh?
try
Can you
not
hear me
to.
It's
now?
going to happen.
Shut
his mic down.
All right.
Mr. Official, can you hear me? I need a timeout.
Okay, McVay had something
Yeah,
valid,
hey,
and you
we-
guys are just
yeah,
not letting him
come on,
talk.
look.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
McVay.
That's
I
okay.
apologize, buddy.
It's fine.
You guys rip on me like 13 more times. All right, so college football rankings.
Don't
and
like it.
go.
Who's 1 through 5?
1.
Alabama,
That's not.
Notre Dame,
Yeah.
Clemson,
Okay.
and then Ohio State.
Shocker.
And you've got Cincinnati at 8-0. That's all the way down to 7.
Yeah.
And then you've got BYU, who's 9-0, all the way down at 14.
And they play who?
They play who's on their schedule.
And there's a
Doesn't
problem
matter.
with that because it's the
doesn't-
Mountain West.
It's who's on their schedule.
You can't take a BYU that's undefeated.
BYU can't beat any of those
They
teams.
can't beat any of those teams.
They can't beat 1 through 4.
No. It's
Can't.
like when Hawaii was really good and they had that Colt Brennan guy.
Yeah.
And then they played who? Georgia
Oh.
in the Sugar Bowl and got absolutely annihilated. Wasn't even close.
All I'm saying is
No.
you can't if you're the committee, you can't sit here and
Yeah, I
say
can.
then have a separate
What? Have a whole tournament?
Separate it.
no.
They can't.
Have your Power 5 and
Well,
then
it
have
was
a different,
BYU and Cincinnati can't beat any of those schools.
I
Cincinnati.
don't know.
I've seen them play the other day.
Cincinnati's pretty darn good.
Oh,
Are they?
Yeah.
Clemson,
Hey,
if their starting quarterback's playing,
Look at- hey.
there ain't no way.
Okay, wait. Who has Cincinnati played that's worth a damn?
look
That's what I thought. You had to research.
well, I'm just saying they're 8-0.
The University of Alabama A&M.
Well, they haven't played it.
SMU was
They play
ranked.
Kentucky.
SMU
Maybe.
was ranked.
They're
Southern
terrible.
Methodist.
Methodist University.
What'd you say?
We got a lot of folks posting stuff.
Hey,
Sean Wiley, would you pick BYU over any of the top 4 teams?
I'm not
That's
saying
right.
I'm not saying pick against them.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
say-
They're not
but
in it.
their record is their record.
No.
They at least need to have consideration.
Yeah, they consider them. and we
Okay,
go,
they consider them. They're 7-14.
No.
Then
I would take.
then
I would take.
if you're
What?
a non-Power 5 school, say fine, we're going to take our ball, go someplace else,
Then
start
start
our
your
own.
own tournament.
Good luck with
fine.
that.
NIT.
Ain't
Why
nobody
not?
going to watch that.
Nobody's watching it now.
Oh, they're watching the SEC.
People are watching.
No, I'm not talking about the Power 5. I'm saying the non-Power 5.
I wouldn't watch it either. It's trash.
I don't know.
Well, Brian Deering agrees with McTray.
There we go.
McTray.
Thank you, Brian.
McTray,
Appreciate it.
though.
There you go.
Oh, they went to school together.
But he says that anybody can lose. I mean, Mizzou beat LSU.
Well, LSU is not LSU.
LSU is not LSU, but
Well, they are LSU.
No,
I mean,
maybe.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
They're not LSU.
They're still. I don't know. I just
LSU.
look. Then
Okay.
what's the point in saying you're going to have a committee? What's the point of saying that you're going to? I don't want to say give hope to all these non-Power 5 schools, but you can't sit here and say we're going to do all these rankings and then we're going to actually have a committee with human beings make decisions, and you're not even I mean, you're going to have Cincinnati at 7 and then BYU all the way down to 14. When they're both undefeated, you can only play who's on your schedule.
You can't play the school of the blind 300 times and get undefeated records and then turn around and think that you're in the best 4 teams in the country. That doesn't work.
Right.
Your record is who you play on top of. You got to beat those teams. That's great. But if everybody else loses and loses, then you maybe have a chance. You can slide in there. But there's no way.
If I go down to the
No way.
Christmas tournament here in Christmas, and I played,
Is the Christmas tournament Christmas?
Oh, whatever. And I played Marquand.
Right.
Yeah.
I played Viburnum.
So you play our
And
schedule.
but I'm like 7-0.
Okay.
I
You're not
can't-
going to get a 16 seed, nor should you get a 16
Not
seed.
a 16, but I'm
but
not going
that's
to be.
exactly what these teams
I wouldn't
are
even
doing.
be 7. You going to tell me I'm going to be a 7? No, I'm going to be I'll be in the teens. And I should be. No, bull crap. If
I
I'm
don't
playing
know.
that
You walk
push
in-
of a schedule, I shouldn't.
But that's who you played. You can only play who's on your schedule. That's all. That's what
We
I'm
are
trying to
who
tell
we
you.
thought they were.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Who
you.
are they playing non-conference? They
Nobody this
You
year because of
can't.
COVID.
No, that's true.
That's
That's
my
true.
point. That's why this
Oh,
year.
so COVID,
it doesn't
BYU
matter.
is number 1.
I'm
Undefeated.
saying they're
Cincy's two.
Cincy.
I'm
Cincy number
saying
1.
that they
Oh,
should
Cincy
be getting
won.
consideration.
BYU too.
That's all I'm
They
saying.
are. They're 7-14.
That's the 14 at 9-0 is not consideration.
Mizzou beats both of them teams probably.
I would agree with that.
Mizzou,
I'm not saying they
Mizzou
won't.
probably beats both those
Wait,
teams.
Kentucky probably beats both those
No
teams.
way, no way, not this year.
I'm not disagreeing with
No
winning and
way.
losing.
So what are you supposed? So let's put. So you are going to tell me the national championship?
The best.
They're going to want to. Who the hell's going to want to watch BYU play anyway?
The
It's
people,
the whole
the,
Cinderella story.
the people at BYU don't even watch BYU play. Are you kidding me?
All I'm saying is
are they
don't
allowed to
write the
play
rules.
football?
Don't write the rules if you're not going to go ahead.
This is a hot topic. He's
That's
really
not-
passionate.
I know, I
about
just-
this.
This is like falling down.
I got a post here.
I bet
Falling
BYU
forward.
falls forward.
I got
Hey.
a post here from Kevin Holly, who's on YouTube, by the way, so you guys can't see it. BYU is number 71 in strength of schedule, by the way.
I get. Hey,
But here's my thing, Ray, and I agree with
doesn't-
Kevin if he's saying that. But in this
What do you mean you agree?
year,
If you say it, it's fact.
this
Fact.
year,
There's no, you have to agree.
How-
Making
how
stuff up. Almost
how
did it.
so Clemson.
Hey, our crowd is yelling at us here.
So Clemson loses in the ACC title game to Notre Dame. They've got 2 losses. You're still going to put them in?
yes,
Then why are we having a committee?
because the
why do
committee
you
says
play?
that these teams, even though they have 2 losses,
No.
are better than some trash BYU or Cincinnati team.
No, that's not
Yeah.
the purpose of the committee. No.
why do we have conferences? Why do we have
Exactly,
conferences?
exactly.
Let's get rid of conferences
No, then,
altogether.
then what you should have is you should have a bigger tournament.
Well,
You have more at-large tournaments.
but
more
here's the
people
thing.
Your
get
buddy
in.
You already
Daniel says
play.
it right here. If BYU or Cincinnati plays any of their top 5 ranked teams 10 times, how many games do either of these teams win?
0.
I bet Cincinnati does.
Who?
Who are they going to beat?
Who are they
Out
gonna
of the
beat?
top
In the-
5.
At top
let's put
5.
Put them out there. Let's see.
Go ahead.
What?
Mizzou is number
Alabama,
12.
no.
Mizzou's number 12, he says.
A&M?
Also, Kevin Holly said.
No.
Cincinnati, number 65.
They don't play anybody.
So
Mizzou's-
there you
Hey, that's great. Hey, look, their
Mizzou's
record's going to be
12th ranked
great. They'll
schedule
be great.
in the
No.
strength
They
of
should
schedule.
All
be.
I'm
Well,
saying is they
they
should
should
be getting
be.
consideration.
They were
Playing the
considered.
SEC.
They were
No,
considered.
and I'm saying they were not considered.
Hey, they were like the worst applicant. They put their resume in. It's like, and here we go, trash,
We get it done.
no.
trash.
So,
hey,
Georgia,
garbage.
5-2.
Here, I'm going to
Georgia.
give you they're their token interview. You ever been on one of those?
Yeah, I've been on
Token interview. Wow.
It's like, hey, this guy is not what we want.
Wow.
How did he end up on my desk? You're fired
Oh,
because
wait.
of this.
Wait, you've worked here 10 years. I'm going to at least give you an interview. That's what I'm talking about.
That's true.
And commercial.
I've lost the interviews with those guys.
And Ray, back to you.
And thank you very much.
Ray, go pay some bills.
I got to go pay some bills here.
I got
to cut them off. My gosh, that was a hot topics time tonight here. And we'll be back with segment 2. But before we go, real quick, we're going to run through some real quick things here for you real quick. We're going to open up and tell you guys this right off the bat. If you haven't checked out our Roku channel or our Amazon Fire TV channel, buzz over to videos.tkdssports.com. Let me pull up the right one here real quick. There it is. videos.tkdssports.com/livestream SCL. We're going to give it to you for a week for free. Actually started yesterday, but it'll go through next Tuesday. So check that out. videos.tkdssports.com/livestream SCL. You'll be able to see all of our shows in HD. So we want to check that out. It'll also open you up to our brand new app as well, the TKDS Sports Network app. You'll see Livestream STL, Livestream STL South. So check that out on Google Play and the App Store over at the Apple Store. So, but you got to go over here first to get yourself signed up. Use that videos.tkdssports.com/livestream STL, and that will get you in to check out the Roku or Amazon Fire TV and open up the app as well. It doesn't matter. You can use all three, and you can actually get online. The HD quality is much cooler than being where we're at. So there we are, and there we have it, and we will be right back. You are watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, register before December 11th and you could win a $250 book scholarship or other great prizes. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
a family atmosphere,
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas.
check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter.
Come out to La Pechanga.
This live stream SDL has been a huge asset for Jefferson County sports, in my opinion. I mean, getting these athletes the camaraderie that they're out there and people can see them. I mean, to be honest with you, I got a call from a coach yesterday about one of my athletes that said that they saw some of her games on live stream SDL.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that right there instilled to me that this is important. You know, this is important for those kids. And so, you know, I think it's great, and I wish you guys the best. You know, and if you're out there and you want to sponsor, this is a great opportunity for you know, kids to support kids of our local kids and get them support and get them acknowledgement out there, because we have a lot of great athletes in this county.
We appreciate that. And at the end of the day, our mission is much the same as your missions, coaches, to help shine a light on these kids. And get them exposure and get their name out there and help them. And if they can advance, they're better off, we're better off as a community, and that's why we're here.
A former player and coach of Festus 253 baseball, and now specializing in criminal defense, family law, wills, estates, and trusts, the law offices of Matthew Brown is here for you, representing you the right way, not the easy way. In Festus at 101 East Main Street or on Facebook and the web, call 314-628-0033. Looking for great rates, local lenders, and low inventory? Tara James is your real estate gal. Give Tara James a call at 573-535-8038. Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services, your safe money guy for your retirement dollars. Planning on retiring or already retired? Give Brian a call at Waits Financial Services at 314-374-6713 or bwaits at woodburyfinancial.net. Waits Financial Services, bringing a team approach to help your business and family needs for over 28 years.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch? Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key. We are back with segment number 2. Thanks for watching the Coach's Box, our Thanksgiving edition. This is episode number 35 for us here, so appreciate everybody watching. Do us a favor, continue to help us promote this by sharing it, like it, share it out to your friends and your contacts and whatnot. And these guys are making fun of me, so I don't understand what they do sometimes, but before we jump into this next segment real quick, and I'll get myself all set up here. Again, this week only, we're going to have our Roku and our Amazon Fire TV up for free. You go to videos.tkdssports.com/livestreamstl. Again, that opens you up to the Roku channel, the Amazon Fire TV, and also our app, the TKDS Sports Network app on Apple and Google Play. You'll also see below a little bit later throughout these segments upcoming games, and we're going to have Ben Elick on here jumping in with our group here. We're going to have a couple of his games this week, the Lutheran South Ladies, so check those times out and those local listings here. We'll have that throughout the show. We open things up here, and these guys are just going to continue to yak here, so I'm going to slowly bring... There we go, yak boys.
Yak. Hey, Ray, I hate to break it to you. They come to see us.
Jason!
That's right.
Jason! Yeah, we were trying to get you. Did you hear us say that? Jason!
I heard you yelling. I didn't even get to go to the bathroom.
Who were you talking to over there?
I was talking to Tiffany Shy.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
And we were trying to figure out if Jordan had broke Jason Shy's record of threes.
Oh.
But I can't. No one can tell me where any basketball records are at
for the boys.
Herculaneum.
Yeah, there was a few years there where there was nothing really kept.
A few years.
I have a great big smile on my face, and I can tell you why.
Oh. Why is that?
Is there a fire?
Back then, people didn't care.
Oh, well, that was anticlimactic.
Thanks
for that.
There's a lot of things I want to say,
Can't
Ray.
get that part of my life back.
There's a lot of things I want to say, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So, hey, I got to give a big shout-out to the party table that's over there.
The party
table,
huh?
yeah.
They're
that's
over
right.
there.
Wow.
Can't tell They asked not to be named, but
I can guarantee you they probably
are definitely supporting the Herculaneum Black Cats.
That's good. We
They
don't
have
need
a
no
party
Lancers
table.
in
That's
here.
right. They're not supporting.
Are they
the Lancers.
watching?
We got enough.
listening?
Well, yeah, probably are.
they are.
We got enough
Well, listen,
Lancer with
here.
that over there, and you.
And we got a Lancer here, too.
Yeah, hey.
So-
He's a Lancer grad
Yeah.
too.
No,
I-
not a
No,
grad.
he's a
Oh, okay.
Current.
I'm talking about
Current
Pius. I don't
Lancer.
care about his Lancers. I'm talking about Pius Lancers, dude.
So if you're watching Party Table over there, real quick, come on over here. I've got T-shirts and hats for you.
So let's see if they're watching.
Yeah.
See if they're watching.
Oh, I'm gonna have to say something here real quick.
Uh-oh.
Tyler Whaley, y'all
Tyler?
know him
Oh,
from
yes.
Ergie, says good show so far.
Yeah, hey.
He's gonna be mad that I brought him up on here, but I'm still gonna do it.
All right.
So we got a guest on this segment here. Coach Ben Elick from the Lutheran South Lancers joined us down here tonight to hang out with us and have a little conversation and get involved in our
little conversation.
getting our bantering across amongst each
I'm
other.
just happy to have another private school guy around here listening to all this crap I got to deal
I'm
with.
not.
You trade stories about, hey, how do you recruit this kid? How do you
Hey,
recruit
when
when you're in the
We have to recruit students. We don't recruit athletes.
Here we go.
And
Do you care about your education?
That's exactly
do you
right.
talk about education first? You just go right into the scholarship money that we can give them.
Look at all the cash we're handing out here.
Exactly. Do you show the briefcase first, or is that at the end?
It's like deal or no deal. That's what we do.
I need suitcase number 10.
Take this.
We got 20 suitcases with 20 bottles.
Exactly.
And that's how we do it.
Yep.
I don't know what Lutheran South does.
You really need to pick number 3. Number 3. Pick number 3.
I tell people this all the time. Lutheran South, we're the most public private school there is. We don't play those games, and we get in we're in a conference that we probably, like I said, we're the most public private school there is, at least in our league for sure.
I feel that same way here.
I was going to say, what does that actually mean?
I understand what you're saying.
Oh,
Okay?
gosh. Yeah.
Because a public school has to take all
Everybody.
the students
Everybody.
and everybody.
Yep.
We can't skew our scores by saying, nope, we
Nope.
aren't accepting you.
Yep.
You,
So
you,
we-
I like how they think
You're
they know
cool.
what they're talking
You're
about.
cool. Not you. Not
Yeah.
you. You're cool.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, that.
Hey,
I do love that.
Trust me. I got
Larry,
told that
have another
tonight.
one.
I got told
Larry,
that.
have another one.
Larry needs to have another one.
We do have, we've got like 8 feeders that feed into us. That's where the majority of our kids come from. We've got almost the same thing as a school district set up. And
Is it like
even
a
at
Thomas
South,
H. Middle School? Is it I don't know, like a Chester
St.
A.
Thomas?
Arthur? Yeah, is it a
St.
Chester A. Arthur? I mean, or is it a
Presidents no one's ever heard of.
James Garfield.
James Garfield?
Garfield
Are they
High
all
School.
like St. Rose?
Van
or
Buren?
Saint-
yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, well,
Welcome to
I
the show,
can
man.
feel-
Welcome to the
feel your
show.
pain.
Yeah, so now that you're here, you can take some of this too. Because all I do is just get ripped on the whole time.
Welcome to the show, Coach.
Poor Chris Miller.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
Boo as he cries
we feel
into his
so
cup
sorry
the whole time.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where's it at? It's
what,
gone.
Sympathy?
Where's
No,
your
the
cup
cup.
go?
You
Oh,
cry
oh.
into your cup every night.
You're hiding it
I
because
just
you know
wanted
you're
to
not
be
going
able
to win
to.
it.
I wanted to touch it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you really want McVeigh, no.
He doesn't get it.
Oh, wow, Jerome.
Hey, I heard the first segment with you guys. Let me give you some insight on this mask thing for you guys that have to come to St. Louis.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Meaning me next week.
Start them in practice leading up to it so they get used to it. They're not fumbling with them. I don't know which one of you guys has to come first, but yeah. So what we found out, we have them with gaiters so that they, when they're not like actually playing, they can sit on the bench in the gaiter, breathe a little bit better. And then we found black medical masks because our school colors are black and gold, so that's why we went with that. But and then the kids basically, anytime they get a little wet, they change them out. They don't feel like they're uncomfortable. They know that I can wear this for 2 trips up and down the floor and throw it out, or I can, wear it for more. So, but we've been practicing the last couple days in them since that mandate came down.
So the medical mask, you think the kids have said it's easier than the gaiters To wear it the whole time?
Keeping the gaiters up is tough, man. And especially for girls, like, they're not like us guys with big old fat heads, so keeping those gaiters up or
Jug head number 3.
That would be me.
So, yeah, and, our kids, they were kind of bummed about it, but I think that they're at the point where they want to play.
Yeah.
So they're willing to do whatever it takes to be able to play. Of course, they are trying to talk me in, Riley, when we come to your tournament, to not wearing them, even though I think we'll probably still follow our guidelines.
Sure.
When we come play in Jefferson County, St. Charles County.
What about seating arrangements? So the people that have played, is it like I'm sitting here watching college basketball today? And it's it's like 3 rows, and it's like you got to get on the bullhorn to call so and so to come on down. I don't know what was it like.
Well, I know for the Lutheran South tournament, Riley's got a coach from the top of the bleachers.
That'd be a good place. I can still hear me. Trust me, they'll still hear me.
You can still get teed up there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
and this is going to be terrible. It's going to sound terrible, but anyway.
Shocker.
All those kids are practicing together.
Hello.
Yeah. So we're going to spread them out on the bench? What the heck? What?
We did that last night at Windsor.
It's all about perception.
Oh,
Did you say something? Did we have a conversation a few weeks ago?
It makes you feel safe.
Yes. Perception is reality or something like
yes,
that?
It is. The way I view this whole setup is
smart
my reality.
virus?
No, if it's smart, yeah.
You can't get it at Walmart.
Or Lowe's, or Home Depot, or the grocery store, or Costco.
I gotta be careful. You guys are gonna get me in trouble.
Or Costco.
I think I've heard Ray say this, right? These views are not necessarily the views of live stream St. Louis.
These are probably his views, though. Because I heard the other day from somebody that I won't mention on air that they went to Costco and there was literally everybody jam-packed like sardines. Some people had masks, some people didn't, but most of them did. But there was no social distancing and... Yeah, they didn't keep account of how many people were inside the building.
No, I bet
and that was
kept
in
count of
St.
how
Louis
much money
County.
they were making.
Well, yeah, when they count the drawer down, it's like, look at all the money we got.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not worried about that.
The thing about it, and I was talking to a couple of officials about that, and there's
Can't
a
believe
lot.
he was talking to officials.
I was talking very nicely.
Hey, when he's done with this story, you got to ask him about a summer league game.
Yeah, we already know how that one went.
But
there's a certain official that in the summer league he requests to go to the other gym when Riley walks in.
Was he the one?
You need to find out who that is.
Exactly. Was he the one that?
Hold on.
All right. Was he the one
here.
when Jillian played with you guys and me and you weren't even talking to him and
Yes.
he yelled at us?
The
and
young
we're like,
19-year-old, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
me and him were
Hey,
talking.
we need young
We
guys.
weren't even. Yeah, we do.
There's a shortage. I keep getting those emails.
No,
and
but
stuff.
young, tough guy.
Do you wanna
me
be
and
an
him were
official?
not even talking about that game. We were talking about something else, and he looked at us and like told us to be quiet. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What
Hey,
are
are you
you?"
talking to me?
Yeah.
That's because he may or may not have teed Riley up 7 times
Yes, he
in
did.
one game.
He did.
7
in one
times.
game.
How in the
That's
world
all right.
does
I
that
got
happen?
kicked out of a summer league game. It's all. But then I was the
Black Cats,
administrator
what are
on
they doing
duty,
over
so they had to leave me there.
We're not doing anything. That's the problem.
And that's the only ref that teed me up last year too. So but they don't hold grudges.
But I was talking to
They don't.
those officials, and they were stating, that a lot of them aren't going to do officiating games in St. Louis County because they have to wear masks the entire time. And I think you're gonna find out where you're gonna go up there, and there's gonna be only 2 officials because they can't find enough to make
2 of. Oh well, I can tell you if you go south, there may only be 2 officials too. Just saying, not that ever happened to me, but just saying.
But I mean, I think that's we're going to start seeing a lot of that, and we're already short officials. And can you imagine now that we're going to, a lot of these guys
I
are just starting
post
to
it
come
up
back.
every time we get the Misha things. I'm like, post it on there. I wish some of my ex-students, ex-player. I thought, man. Then I'm like, ooh, man, he didn't play a whole lot. Maybe I don't want him to be an official. But.
I see you, Coach Jarvis. Have a seat.
We need.
But as far as
more
as
officials.
far as the mask mandate, as far as kids going up and down the floor, I mean, have you seen your kids
is it affecting them?
Have to catch their breath a little bit more?
I don't think so. When we've done some sprint stuff, and so we do. My high school coach made us run 10 and 1, so 10, in a minute. We're at the point of the season we're about a minute 8. It'll probably be mid-December to late December by the time we get down to a minute. But after we do something like that, they spread out, they pull their mask down, they get their deep breaths. Our kids have done well. They're smart kids for the most part, so they know when to move away and when they can. Because the one thing, Ray and I were talking about this earlier, the mask mandate says that when you can't effectively socially distance, right? So if they can effectively socially distance, they can get their breath. They can. But the funny thing is, we were in quarantine. We just came out of quarantine, which is why we didn't get to play down Saturday in Farmington, and. So I asked if the masks were going to keep us from getting quarantined again, and they said probably not. So I don't.
What's the point, right?
So but we want to. Yeah, but we want to play. Again? Yeah, we asked if the mask
doesn't
would
matter
keep
if you
us.
wear the mask.
Yeah.
What? It doesn't matter if you wear the mask or don't wear the mask. If you get popped, you get popped, and you're still in quarantine.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
So, but
so if I just cover my face like this the whole time, and they say that's not a mask, it makes the same difference.
Right. It's like Thor, right? Thor, nope, can't see me.
Can't see me, guys.
But I did. The CDC is saying that quarantine times are going to probably change here shortly, because the research is saying now that
5 to 7 days.
Yeah, basically, anybody that it's less than 0.5% will show symptoms after 7 days. Yeah. So they're going to say basically their guidelines for sports, what I was reading because I was interested for our grade school kids, is they're saying between that 5 to 7 day you can get a test, and then it's likely that if that test comes back negative, that'll be in the 8th or 9th day, right? Because it takes 3 days or so to get that test comes back negative, they'll let them come back at the 10-day mark. So, if you start getting it down to 5 to 7 days, I think that becomes more manageable than the 14 days.
But then you got to add the other MSHA protocol to get back into it. That's another 7 days.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I got kids going through right now. It's what day are you on RTP? Okay, 30 minutes for you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, you're done. Get out. Our trainer's been great because they've taken care of it. Coach Tilden take care of it. My assistants take care of it. Because that's one less thing. I'm I don't want to deal with that crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got to remember all of
that. I'm with you, Coach Miller.
I put a spreadsheet together, and I'm okay, so who can practice? All right. It just makes things so much – it's just so much to take care of. And I get it. It's a liability thing. You don't want your kids to obviously have any issues if they – everybody deals with different.
But my question – but hold on, let me ask you. My question would be, don't you think wearing the mask. Sorry, I apologize. Don't you think wearing the mask would cause just as much or a potential issue as well?
So one of the reasons why we chose disposable masks versus the reusable ones is just because if they don't go home and wash them, you can run the risk of bacterial infections.
Correct.
And so that's why I told the kids, I said, use them, let's throw them away, and let's not worry. Because I've seen what they do with their practice gear. Those things go 6 weeks at a time without getting washed.
They put them in those gym lockers, and they can stand up on their own. It's not good.
That might be a problem.
Yeah.
So, it's not good.
So, ultimately, it's the health of the kids, and we've been kind of in the same position as you, Coach Miller. Our trainer's great, and he takes care of everything, and takes it out of our hands. We don't have to make those decisions.
Which is huge. Huge advantage.
Huge.
I'm of the opinion that I think these big quarantines and that stuff, as the season goes on, you're going to see less and less of.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get with treatments, with people who have – I mean, think about just if we sat here, we could probably come up with 20 schools that have had COVID issues already, right?
No,
just
more.
In basketball. And so I think as you get more of those – because now I've got 4 kids – that don't have to go get quarantined.
Yeah.
Because and then the next time maybe I have another 4 kids. Now I got 8 kids, and we'll be able to run and play with that.
I mean, we've got and not giving names and doing all the HIPAA violation stuff, but we've had kids.
You can't do that. They frown on it.
But we've had kids that have been out. I mean, we're still just kind of barely in the second quarter. They've been out 4 times with contact tracing.
Wow.
That's
4
the
times.
one, yeah.
Contact tracing is probably the stupidest thing
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it just really
We had
is
a
because
kid-
you can. Hey, I was in contact. I'm out.
We had a kid,
Many
and
kids
I
don't
hate,
want to go to school.
And I hate this. We had a kid in my class that was sitting behind a kid, like this past where Ray is, and still, nope, you're at 6 feet, you're gone. But he's in front of me.
Are you sure he wasn't 5.5?
He's in front.
Did you measure with measuring tape?
Yeah, yeah. They actually
They
did.
have little spots on the
They
floor?
actually no, but they came in with
Yeah, you
the,
should
with
have
the
the
measuring.
See,
tape.
I have spots on the floor. Every one of my desks is 6 feet apart.
This is why Herculaneum right here.
Well, here's the problem with that.
No,
I mean,
we went through our rash of it. I don't even want to. Yeah.
But I mean, you say 6 feet.
6 feet.
But how has that been proven?
Well, within 6 feet for longer
15
than 15
minutes
minutes.
for 24
Well,
hours.
now it's not even consecutive 15 minutes.
They've done research
24 hours.
about 6 feet.
They've done research.
60% of the time,
It
it's
works.
effective every time.
Well, I'm hearing stories like this. It makes me pretty thankful. Our
Panda,
administration
right?
early in
Black
the year,
Black Panther,
they
yeah.
just they went to
It's not Black Panther.
they went and figured
It's
out how
Panda.
many kids
It's
could
Panda.
fit in our room. You know, we split.
Well, that's
we,
what
we
we've
split
done
our rooms.
too. I mean, that's
and-
what we. I mean,
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about. You know, our kids wear their masks. Are you guys wearing masks at school on campus?
Well, we wear them in the hallways. We wear them in class. In my room, everyone's 6 feet apart. So
Yeah.
I will allow them once we're working on something and pulling down.
How many kids you got in the classroom?
20.
70.
That must be nice.
How many do you have in a classroom?
Almost 30.
Well, I know,
Gosh.
but here's the issue. We're lucky enough that we have so many virtual,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it's cut our numbers down so much that
Oh.
we can stay like we're not like Festus. I mean, they got 28 kids in a room.
Yeah.
You can't socially distance, so they're gonna have their mask up all the time.
Yeah.
Now, we are always telling kids, you gotta keep your mask up. Got to keep your mask up. But these kids, and from what I've seen from the whole situation, they're not. Because you guys were talking about all this. We can do all this crap we want. But when your 4 girls get out of practice and get in the
Yep.
same car
Yep.
and not damn one of them got a mask on, what the hell does it matter?
Halloween. Think about this.
Yeah.
Think about all the college football stuff, right? And how
we
all
want to
the-
get back into that.
I know. I'm just saying how all these games are being postponed in football.
Yeah.
What was 2-3 weeks ago? Halloween. So you had probably had all these type of parties.
There are
going
no
on.
parties happening. Come on.
No. Okay.
Well, then you wondered. Then you put it in.
I went to college 5.5 years. There was a lot of parties.
Don't go to college for 7 years.
I wasn't there 7. I was working that way.
Yeah, they're called doctors.
They're called doctors. Yeah, they're called doctors.
You know,
Not as many
Dr.
D minuses.
Jason
Not
Jarvis.
as many D minuses, right?
hey, it might pay to get A's, but C's get degrees.
There you go.
Can't wait for the day to call him doctor.
There you
Won't
go.
ever happen.
Don't say never. Never say never.
No, I'm done.
You want your best 3 years.
am never going
Best
back.
3 years.
I am never going back to college.
Mark that. Write it down.
He already spent 7 years.
I got a master's degree, dude.
Oh, easy. You're spilling the chips.
Nobody's eating.
Yeah.
But what somebody asked.
Got
Somebody.
a 4.0 in my master's program. Man.
Hey.
Don't you pay for those degrees?
You'd have to go to class. I mean,
Hey, that's pretty much you bought it. No, I'm just kidding.
We got a message from Dave Crump saying, "Happy Thanksgiving, fellas."
Happy
Hey,
Thanksgiving,
thank you,
Dave.
Crumper.
That's right. One of the
You
new.
stupid safe.
He's a St. Pius
He's a St. Pius
Lancer.
Lancer assistant coach.
Herky grad. Another
know.
Herky grad over there on the sidelines.
Just bringing him in.
Bring him in.
We recruit coaches.
You recruit everything. You're a private school.
No.
They have a different set of
you
briefcases
guys,
for
you
the
guys
coaches.
are no win. I mean, you're like
Oh, trust me. What was it last week? It was off the air, but it was.
Oh, it was
we're
off
talking
the
about
air.
academics, but it's like,
Yeah.
oh wait, so we can't do that. Oh, if you do academics. Oh no, you can't do that. No, you do athletics. Oh, you can't do that. It's like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Stop it. Stop it.
Neither.
I don't care what you talk about.
I don't care.
You can talk about academics. You can talk about non-academics.
I know you're so.
You can
it's
talk
fine.
about letters you send to all those players. I mean, you can say whatever you want.
We still love you, Coach.
No,
We still
it's
love
fine. You don't have to anyway.
Only on days when you don't play us.
That's fine. I'll still like you guys. You guys whip me. I'll still go out and want to get some wings.
Yeah.
I only talk to you. Well, I look at you. If I ever do beat you, and I'm still pressing up 30, then maybe you'll have a different feeling towards me.
Maybe I'll sick my significant other on you.
I didn't sick her on anyone. That was her own accord. That had nothing to do with me.
In here to make that assumption. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I'll ask you guys this.
Are you going to press 30?
Yeah,
with 8 kids?
No, I like this. Coach Jarvis and I did the game Saturday, so
it was
it was a
time.
lot of fun. And so I would say, all right, what do you think of this? And he'd look at me like, oh, boy. But
the one was, don't you think, Blair, maybe he should take a timeout? And I'm like, I agree, Coach. He should have took one a minute or two ago. He waited too long,
So
take the Phil Jackson approach.
So, all right, so Riley's group, they're part of our Next Level program. Riley's a good friend. Webster, we play them Tuesday night. Josh
on live stream STL.
Yeah, on live stream STL. Thanks, Ray. Nobody's
Shameless
allowed into
plug.
Webster,
Shameless plug.
so Ray's bringing the crew out for us. But man, I hate those games. I hate because I'm a fan. Like my friends, that are tight in coaching. Like I'm a fan of their kids. I'm a fan of their program, and so and I always have my assistant coaches game prep those games because I want to take any emotion out of it, right? And but I hate those nights. My stomach gets in knots, and then as soon as it's over, I'm glad it's over, so I can go back to being fans of those kids instead of wanting to win and wanting, and trying to separate that. I mean, what kind of feelings do you guys get when you play friends teams that you're around and fans of? Of course, Coach Miller just wants to stop.
Go ahead, fellas. Go ahead.
Start it up.
Oh, wow.
Start it up.
We were last year. He whooped my ass twice. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it.
And then when I was at Grandview, he whipped my ass twice, 3 times maybe.
I don't know.
It was just like, okay, well that's what it is.
I mean, me and Miller have probably a different relationship than a lot of the other coaches. Me and Breeze, I've known Breeze forever. I've known his family forever. So, I mean, we can still talk, and we can get mad at each other after a game. And we just talked the other night for probably 25 minutes on the phone. It's hard to separate that sometimes when you're in the game.
Yeah.
But once it's over, usually I can.
Usually.
It may take me a week or two, but, it depends on what happens. Me and Coach Lawrence that was at Pius before him, we became really good buds, and we shared a lot of film and all kinds of stuff, and it helped that I whooped his ass a lot. But
yeah, we had to tell my kids, listen, we're not losing to Herky again. Okay?
Well, but in Lawrence's defense, he always beat me when it counted. Yeah. When it was districts, he beat me. Conference, yes, conference counts, but I would much rather win a district game than a conference game. So, I mean, me and him have a good working relationship. I mean, and I do believe the small schools guys have all gotten along pretty well. Lee Richardson was at Crystal. I think Phil Tessero will step in there, and he'll be just fine, and all of us. I mean, Bruce, we
like Bruce.
We like Bruce. We've had our issues down there maybe. But
when we go play there.
Well, but Bruce is a great guy, and so I think
it's a private school. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah. It's weird how that works. But it's a private school.
Well, I mean, why don't they just get with the association like every school and get on with Burns and have them assign officials? Why not? Mm-hmm. Why is not every school in our conference?
And if you are an athletic director in the JCAA, you can go ahead and chime in too.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you're in our...
Why is that not a contract?
If you're
I know Ray wants to say something.
If you're in our conference, you should all have to abide by the same rules when it comes to officials and everything else.
Right. I agree. I'll go on that side of coaching. I've become friends with a lot of coaches, over the years here. And, Coach McVeigh and I were talking about this last year during our jamboree. We played.
I think we just sat on the bench while the girls were playing.
We did. We
just talked a little bit.
I sat on his bench and I sat next to him, and we just sat there and talked about it. And they're just going up and down, you know. But you know, it's really difficult as far as you know, when you're friends, it does take a lot out of you, because you know you don't want to put a bad taste in somebody's mouth. You don't want to do something to kind of ruin your relationship. And as a coach, you know, sometimes it's hard. You know, and I've had those tough conversations with friends when, you know, you're up 25 and you still got some of those kids in that you want to see some minutes and you want them to do some things, and you're working on some stuff. And
what if they don't 50? Oh, wait. Never mind. Different story.
Hey,
Not him.
Here's the worst part for me would be if, let's say, you won and maybe somewhat, you know, won big, and then it's like, oh, wait, the film just didn't work, and then you've got to call them or text them just after you won and say, hey, man, can I get film of the game?
Yeah,
that's the one. Like,
that's where you want to make the manager run with a heavy ball above his head.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
I mean, I've taken my lumps by one of my best friends who used to coach at Scott County Central back when they had Otto Porter Jr. and
Name
like
drop.
three other all-state players.
Mm-hmm.
And we're down 60 in the fourth quarter, and I see all the starters come back in. I mean, and that's my best friend. Mm-hmm. I'm going, what the hell's the matter with him? So I wanted to fight him. But
the buzzer sounded and it was over, right?
No, it was for a while. It took a seccing.
It
took a second in the conversation.
It's taken me a couple seconds with a few, but
I mean, you know, well, you didn't have any NBA players on there. I mean, but the thing is. You know, I try to take myself out of it as much as I can. I'm competitive. I'm super competitive, but it's about the kids, and it's about them and their thing, and I want it for them. Right. And that's the thing. I got to make sure that I remember that no matter what. And again, like you guys said, you don't mess with any relationships that you've made. I think, like you said, everybody gets along for the most part in our conference. And I think that, you know, in the amount of time that we've all been kind of coaching together, I mean, the funny thing with Coach Lawrence, and bring him up, and I've known Eric since when he started at St. Pius, and we're playing over there at Grandview, and you know I can be a little animated on the sideline, and
not as much as him, but go ahead.
That's true. Now back in my younger days, but he said something to me one time. I think it was a summer league game. We were playing him, and he kind of looked down at from the bench on the sideline. I mean. And he's just like, yeah, take that. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And I asked him at the game, I was like, what are you talking to me about? I ain't even paying attention. He goes, you know, you go over there kind of dancing and just, you know, your antics. And I go, Eric, I don't care what's going on. And he's like, that's okay, man. He's like, it just gets me fired up. And I go, what? All right, man.
Me and Eric had some banter a few games.
There's a couple times where, you know, it's all good fun, and we laugh about it now, but it was just really funny because, and I know what it's like to be a first, second-year head coach, and you're kind of like, I'm after everybody a little bit, and you're like, yeah, I better back that off a little bit, and it's okay. I mean, but I think for the most part, I think everybody's all about the kids and just
I'm not
taking themselves out of it.
I was giving Paul all kinds of trouble last night because they told us in the start of the game, they said, and I worked at Kingston too, so that me and Paul have known each other, and he lives up here, and you know. So anyway, they told us, I do not want you guys on the court unless you're trying to call timeout. They call a foul on one of his kids, and Paul is at half court screaming, and I'm going, tee him up. What is going on here? He needs a technical. He's at half court. Come on. You know, and after the game, I was like, good game, Paul. You got us, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you just got to learn to, hey, I know that guy. There's going to be some time I'm going to need something from him.
Right.
I might need that film, or I might need this. Mm-hmm. So you got to keep that professional. And, you know, me and Miller have you know, my wife's gotten more enjoyment out of it than me, I think.
I bring out the best in people.
I can't imagine if we were to beat them this year, my wife will probably invite him for wings.
I would gladly accept because I'm fat and I like to eat wings.
Oh, she was not accepting. I know.
Guys, let's wrap things up here. Ben Elick, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And
We heard the music.
we've got, you heard the music like 10 minutes ago. It was crazy.
Still tell a story.
Yeah.
You know what?
Still telling
I
stories.
I think people will still enjoy our show. It's Thanksgiving Eve.
That's right.
Pretty much nobody has to work tomorrow, so
Yeah,
if we want to
go
go
a
till
little-
11 o'clock, by golly, I'm sure
I ain't
everybody
going
will.
to
I ain't going to 11. Well, I don't know. McVay could go home.
I'll go home.
We're staying here. We got the coach's box after hours. Be here.
After hours.
Just so you know, we're covering a couple of Ben's games here. Notre Dame at Lutheran South this Saturday at 1:45. Lutheran South at Webster Groves Tuesday, December 1st, 6:45. So we'll have both of those games. And what's been really cool to have you on, but also to get to know the Webster Groves coach just real quick
Jarvis
here.
just
And
leaves.
he's been awesome, man. He's all over our Twitter page, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we
thanks
had an
so much for
imposter.
being on. And since Jarvis just left, Kyle Bohr is going to be with us in the next segment. So you're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back. Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Wanted to let you know about a really cool free offer that we're checking out for everybody. If you're interested in taking a look at our Roku channel or our Amazon Fire TV, check us out for free this week only, beginning tonight, Tuesday night. You can go to videos.tkdssports.com/livestream STL. You'll be able to check that out if you have a Roku or a Fire TV or Fire Stick. Also, that will give you access to the TKDS Sports Network on Apple and Google Play. So you go...
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
That Ray, and I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, register before December 11th and you could win a $250 book scholarship or other great prizes. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services, your safe money guy for your retirement dollars. Planning on retiring or already retired? Give Brian a call at Waits Financial Services at 314-374-6713 or bwaits at woodburyfinancial.net. Waits Financial Services, bringing a team approach to help your business and family needs for over 28 years.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas.
Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Monterey.
Come out to La Pechanga.
A former player and coach of Festus 253 baseball, and now specializing in criminal defense, family law, wills, estates, and trusts, the law offices of Matthew Brown is here for you, representing you the right way, not the easy way. In Festus at 101 East Main Street or on Facebook and the web, call 314-628-0033.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up? What's up? Bah!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the Coach's Box.
This must be a wrong number.
This is Coach Riley Blair from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Jarvis from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Zach McVeigh with the Jefferson Lady Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller from St. Pius X High School.
And you're watching the Coach's Box.
And you are watching the Coach's Box
on Livestream STL.
On Livestream STL.
We are back for our last segment here. We're going to start with Cranium Cup Trivia. Boys, we have none other than Kyle Borer in for our Cranium Cup Trivia. How you doing, Kyle?
Doing well. How you doing?
Hey, man. Seen any golf balls lately?
I did, actually, but I stole one of Blair's.
Hey, Cal. The one that was trying to hit me in the head
No,
with?
the noodle that you had in your desk.
Oh, yes, I did have one.
Hey, I got one question before we start. What happened when you played Lutheran South last year?
Hey, hold on. It was the last game of the year.
Oh.
We were already focusing on districts, so we really didn't care.
Care about
my gosh.
What do you mean?
What happened? Coach Elick wanted me to ask you about this.
We got beat.
Oh.
By like 30.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
30. It was
Kind
probably
of
like 40
kind
or
of
50.
like you did me.
Hey, you know what?
Did he run the score up on you?
No, he didn't.
No, he wasn't pressing still up
No.
30.
You didn't have 8 kids and.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 8
Here.
kids excuse.
I'll expose some of Coach Elick's stuff. He pulls off the press when he feels like he doesn't need it anymore. It was like pulled off in like the 3rd minute.
Ow.
Wow.
It's private schools, man. That's what we do, I guess,
That's
right?
what we do. Well, you didn't pull it off.
Well, I guess I didn't feel like I needed
Well,
to.
I mean,
Hey, when you got Jordan Duncan, I mean, you just never know. He get hot.
David Jarvis says, "Happy Thanksgiving, guys."
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Is that your brother?
Yeah, earlier he said he knows a guy that gets kicked out of St. Vincent games, and it wasn't me.
Oh, wow.
And his last name is Jarvis.
And it wasn't me.
Oh, yeah.
Blair, did you spill the salt?
Oh, well, no.
That was so funny.
Got it.
They're carting
You'll
him out.
still lose. Don't worry.
They're carting him out.
Didn't matter tonight, buddy.
They're carting him out, and then after the game, everybody was like, "Who was that guy?" And I'm like, "I have no clue.
I don't even know that person.
Who is that guy?
I don't know."
Wow.
And they're all like,
Oh.
"He did look like you." Oh,
All right, let's get to this trivia.
Hey, I think you should. I think Miller needs to answer first, and then the
everybody
options.
else. I don't think it matters.
Like I'm feeling bad for these 3.
Bor, I love the idea and I love the gumption, but I don't think it matters.
Yes,
You know.
it does. It does
I'm just
matter.
saying. I'm just
Or
saying.
maybe give McVay just one option.
Yeah, Jarvis, just always poking. Always poking.
Always
over there.
poking.
Man,
Oh, Lordy.
That's all right.
I feel like
Hey.
Randy Carricker. I'll get the options. Everybody else does.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we
Hey,
should
that's
do.
what
Hold
we
on,
should do.
Miller. Well, is that how you're going to feel this season?
Hold on.
If you can
What
win
does it
just
say?
one.
Who,
What does
me?
it say?
Yeah.
Me.
Point it
No,
at the camera at
Miller.
least. Hold on
What are
here.
you trying to say,
He said
Bort?
he said Miller.
I hate
I
trivia.
meant Jarvis.
I think
What does it
I'll
say?
win more than one game this year.
What does that say?
What does it say? Put it right here.
Yeah, he's
Fix it right
I
there.
had been
I hate
holding it up
trivia, but
forever.
at least I won. At least I won. Okay.
But at least
I
I've
think
won.
I
At
think
least
he's
I've won
making a
once.
poke at Zach.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It's
Why,
all right.
why are we poking at Zach?
Because he's got this bluebird on his.
Anyone that wears blue, I'm
Bluebirds. Are you guys the Bluebirds?
Pretty bird.
Oh, no!
You sold your dead parent to a blind kid?
Oh, my gosh.
And
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my.
Ding, we're off the
who
rails.
brought this guy on?
Ray did. I did. So Kyle,
Producer.
So Kyle Bohr, you're going to give us the categories. You get to choose a category tonight. Baseball, basketball, esports.
Anything from 1975.
Yeah.
okay, can we stick
Later.
with the main 4 sports?
Here, baseball, basketball,
Hey,
football.
How about you guys talked
Golf,
about it earlier?
hockey.
College football. Is there any college
right.
football? in there?
Football trivia. Let's see what
It's
I
like
can come
a
up
show
with.
with basketball coaches. Let's talk about soccer and esports.
I don't have
Esports.
college football trivia, but I do have each individual trivia for each
Great
each
to get some
team.
better trivia questions.
Well, I am running out of some trivia questions. So Jeff Whitener, if you can help me out, that'd be great.
If you would like to submit a trivia question to Livestream STL,
please call 1-800-SUCK-IT.
Swear jar. Where's the swear jar? Swear jar.
No way!
So when Ray's on his side next week,
And your last name cannot be McVay either.
Now all we need is Michael Jackson's Beat It.
Just for that, I'm taking the cup myself. That's it.
I'm gonna get ready to win it back.
Hold on. Here's the mojo. I'm rubbing off the mojo from Chris Miller. That's
There
what
we
it comes
go.
down to.
Or the COVID. That's
Rub-
what the
it's
COVID.
the
Get it off there.
Hey,
was
One of us
Jarvis.
win it.
hey, you just go ahead and rub it off all you want.
Hey,
At least that's what Blair said.
no,
I would just recommend doing that off camera.
You know who the rub-off is? That was Tarasenko sings. What's a rub-off means? Remember?
I would do that off camera. It's a family show.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the mojo.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Blair.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, And Ray got us off the rails.
Yep.
We
It's
didn't
Ray's
do
fault.
it. Nope.
Hey, he led us down that path. He's got to know.
Open that path
Hey,
wide
after
open.
35 weeks, you should know exactly where that's going to go.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Football trivia. You want to go with any particular team?
College football.
Anything?
Maybe a
1980 or-
team.
How
Maybe
about
a
this?
team.
How about
okay,
this?
I got it.
Oh,
I got
God.
it. Hey,
How
since
about
it's Thanksgiving,
No.
Thanksgiving,
I got it.
all basketball questions.
What? No. Thanksgiving is football.
Yeah,
If
right.
anything, it should be
It's
the
Vito,
Detroit.
Vito, I like his
it should be
idea.
all Thanksgiving football questions.
And
like
just
Detroit.
with that, who plays every
Dallas.
Thanksgiving? The Dallas Cowboys.
And the Lions.
The Lions.
The Dallas
do.
Cowboys suck.
The Dallas Cowboys.
True. So do the Lions.
Jerry's
True.
World.
Can
All
I
right,
tell
let's
you?
go.
Can I tell you this one little bitty story?
We're gonna
And
get off
here
the
we go.
rails.
He
again.
probably worked
Just
for
a tick.
Dallas Cowboys.
I did not work for the Dallas
One of
Cowboys.
his 100th jobs.
When I was a
Produce
wee
the
lad.
cheerleaders.
Shh, listen, when I was a wee lad, I used to have to take a trip. I used to have to take a trip to Clinton, Missouri, from here,
Home of the Cardinals.
to see my great grandma.
Clinton.
And my great grandma
Clinton
was a
Cardinals?
huge Cardinals fan, cardiac Cards fan. You know, we're talking about late 70s, early 80s.
Now
okay?
you're talking about baseball.
Okay.
82.
Football
when,
Cardinals.
When they went on
Football
World.
Cardinals.
Oh.
Yeah,
about
okay.
football.
So Jim Hart, Mel Gray, O.J. Anderson, all those guys.
Ahmad Rashad.
Okay, no, way before that.
Oh, okay.
So
O.J.
O.J. Anderson.
Anderson.
Okay.
Anderson, not Simpson.
Not Simpson.
Lomax to Green,
No
all that
murderers.
kind of
Love, no
stuff.
fit.
So football, okay?
Football.
And
Football.
And who did I like back then? The Dallas Cowboys.
Duh, Bears.
The Dallas Cowboys. That's all I got to say. All right.
I mean, it seems like a poor life choice, but go ahead.
Here's
On
a
to
good question.
question number one.
Question number one. In what year was the city of Dallas granted an NFL expansion franchise?
Wow.
Answers.
Is it what?
1940s.
Is this football?
Football.
It's football.
Football.
Can it be about players? Can it be about
Answers. 1964.
64.
B is 1960. C is 1958. D is 1962.
So it's either the
This is
60s or
ridiculous.
58.
Who cares? It's 19. Who cares? Ray, something in this century. Something in this century.
Jerry would be upset
Oh
with you
my
right now.
gosh! Something in this century. For the love of
I
mud.
love it. He is hot and heavy over
Say
here.
those so obvious.
I know. What were
Who
the choices?
cares? 1960. Who cares?
64, 60, 58, 62.
Well, Blair said C, so don't guess that.
Yeah, don't guess that.
Who cares?
64 is A, 60
Who
is B.
cares?
What was there a 60?
60, 64, 58, 62.
Don't guess whatever he guessed.
What'd you put, Miller?
Don't guess what he does.
Not
what'd you
yours.
put?
I'm just guessing this.
Everybody go A, B, C,
Answer
and
is
D.
1960, so we got two guys that are
course
winning
you
right
did.
there.
Who cares?
We've got Jarvis
Who
and
cares?
Jarvis
Hey,
and Miller.
McVay's not winning right
McVay's
now.
already losing.
So now we can do Dallas. Not Dallas,
Who
Detroit.
cares?
Detroit. All right, here we go.
I think Detroit's a good one.
Detroit.
They suck.
Detroit's another.
Nobody. It's the most
Turkey Day
obscure
game.
players. It's
What team? What was
My
the
brother
head?
lived there.
when's
He
the last
said
time
it
the
was-
Back in
Lions won
19.
anything?
Back in
They've
19.
won one playoff game in the last 16 years.
In 1847, who was
Exactly.
the quarterback for the Detroit Lions?
Jeez Louise.
I'll get
Because
that
they're
one.
talking about Calvin Johnson going in the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Well, you should.
Correct, but
I hate that
because he has
quit.
no
Here's a good
playoffs.
question. Here's a good
Calvin.
question.
So
Talking
did the
about
running
Calvin.
back. What
This
was
is a good question.
Barry Sanders. I know.
Barry.
I
What
hated
was his
that
name?
too.
What was his name?
Calvin.
You asked that?
Here, question number 2. What Motown singer tried out for the Lions in 1970? You got a 1 in 4 chance here, McVay. Come on.
It's not a peaceful protest of trivia right now.
I want to see you do this.
I'm just
You're going to know every single one of these guys.
Hey,
too, 'cause
listen.
they're very famous.
If you cross your arms, and lean back, I'm gonna have deja. Oh my God! I'm having deja vu.
I know he's had
it's like a Grandview PD day. That's exactly what this is.
Professional
Grandview
development.
PD day.
Here we go. Here's our answers.
We're doing intruder training right now. I'm not doing anything.
Oh my God, he's gonna break.
McVay
He's
just-
breaking it. He's
breaking my
it.
stuff.
Oh.
Because it was 1960 when this thing was made.
Actually, that thing's not even a year old.
It was made.
Are you? Hey, is there really just Pepsi in that?
It is the holidays.
Oh my God!
Oh, something smells strong over
That's
here.
Zima. That's Zima in there.
Hey, that's cool and refreshing.
Zach, are you all right?
No, I'm not.
Jolly Rancher
No,
at
I'm
that?
tired of these old questions.
Old, wrinkly questions.
Oh, I so want to say something. I got a good story about that for after
I'm
hours.
shaking the table. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, all right.
And for everybody who's tuned out at this time, this is when you miss the good stuff.
Well, happy Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
everyone.
right.
Happy Thanksgiving!
That's
Yay!
right. Here we go.
The turkey
What
from-
Motown singer tried out for the Lions in 1970?
Motown.
Answers: Marvin Gaye,
Gay.
Stevie Wonder,
No, they're not.
You're not just.
If it's him,
It can't be.
oh my goodness.
I'm crying. Stevie Wonder. Oh, you sure
I
Jeff
bet you
White?
it's him. I bet you it's him.
You sure Jeff Whitener didn't come up with these questions?
He was probably the place kicker.
These answers are from usefultrivia.com. I'm not joking.
Gosh!
Ray's not in charge.
Oh my God, McVay is losing his marbles. I've never seen McVay like this.
Oh my God!
Is that what Pepsi does to you?
What the hell is going on out here?
Who are the next two?
What's
I don't know.
Roddy Millsap?
Oh my God!
Wow!
It's B. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God!
Stevie Wonder. Is Ray Charles the next one?
That's what I was thinking.
You should say no. He's the fourth.
Gay. It's gotta
Gay.
be gay.
Oh my
You
gosh.
really emphasize that too.
Yay.
Gay.
We just gained 4 viewers over this. That's great. All right.
Letter C.
Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Lionel Richie,
Oh, geez.
Oh, is it Richie?
Smokey,
Hello.
or Smokey Robinson. Marvin Gaye,
Who
Stevie
knows?
Wonder,
I don't care.
Lionel
I don't
Richie,
care.
Stevie,
I don't care.
Smokey
I don't
Robinson.
care.
What year?
Oh
1970.
My gosh. What'd you put? C?
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't care. It really doesn't matter at this point.
I have no damn idea.
I don't either, but I put that.
What'd you put there,
Yeah,
McVay?
by the way, there's an E on the end of that.
Stevie.
You seriously put
It
Stevie?
doesn't matter at this point.
Stevie
Does it
Wonder.
really matter with
The
these
answer
questions?
is Marvin Gaye.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Let's-
man. I
hey,
put Smokey Robinson.
Marvin Gaye, let's get it on.
All right. Well, then here. To help you out,
No.
how about the third team
Okay.
can be Houston?
Houston
Oh,
Texans.
my God.
What?
Houston Oilers. Is it Oilers?
Oh,
or the
because
Texans?
they became a team in 02?
Yeah, I'm trying to help McVay.
Oh.
What are you,
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get him at least somewhere in the.
Let's see if I can even find
Well, I
these
mean,
guys.
when you answer,
Where'd you get this website from?
Dad.
That's what.
I
Usefultrivia.com.
think this is a new low.
Yes, yes, exactly. Thank
Somebody text you that?
Yeah, Dad.
His dad.
Dad.
Oh my
I met your dad. He
he's
came
so
up.
proud.
Oh my gosh.
He's so proud. He picked the blind guy.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm trying to
Wow.
find a Houston Texans on here. I don't see it.
Well, it's 'cause
What
they're not
about the
a real
Broncos?
I got Denver Broncos.
All right, that's my favorite.
Oh, here it is.
team.
Houston Texans.
No.
Houston Texans first.
team. Okay.
This is only question number 3. Oh my goodness.
Jarvis is in the lead, baby.
Jarvis in
Yeah,
the
you're
lead, 2-1.
I'm being quiet.
Let's focus.
We're over.
And scene.
Here's one perfect for you, Zach McVay.
All right.
How many touchdown receptions did J.J. Watt have
JJ.
in 2014?
Yeah.
0, 1, 2, or 3. How many touchdown receptions did J.J. Watt have in 2014? 0, 1, 2, or 3? And the answers.
Just guessing. I don't
Just
know.
guessing.
Just
No,
a guess.
hold on. It's always a guess.
Jarvis.
I don't know.
Wow. The answer is 3. Guess
See?
who got one right?
Something in this century. Something in this century.
Guess who got one
Hey!
right? All right. So
But
2
you don't have.
You cut the lead in half.
2 to 1
you
to
don't
1
have-
to 1.
You don't have.
Do you have anything?
I got one. Just got that one right, baby.
Oh.
So you 3 have a chance to go into a 4-way tie. You have a chance to win this whole thing tonight, Jarvis.
Come on, Jarvis.
Don't put any more pressure on me.
All right.
We started out well in
Let's
game.
go to overtime.
You liked overtime.
Yeah, let's go to overtime, Jason.
Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos trivia.
The D's.
That would be Dallas.
Big D.
No, that's not them.
Just.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
don't even know what to say right now.
Get your head out of here.
Here we go.
There's nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
Gosh darn.
Who was the first Denver Bronco to rush for more than 20 touchdowns in a single season? Who was the first Denver Bronco to rush for more than 20 touchdowns in a single season? Clinton Portis, Therrell Davis, Mike Anderson, or Floyd Little?
Jarvis knows.
Portis, Davis, Anderson, Little.
I'm going to answer opposite of you probably.
A, B,
We'll
C, or D. Portis, Davis, Anderson, Little. And our answers are flip it.
The answer's something different.
I don't think it's this one.
I think it's TD.
All 4 of you are correct.
Winner!
Look at that!
Here, fun fact: Portis only played a couple years, and they traded him
To the Redskins.
Redskins.
That
I
doesn't even
can't
exist
say that.
anymore.
for the football team in Washington.
Hey,
Champ Bailey.
McVay.
Good old
McVay.
champ.
Now I can say I've won it twice, and you have won it.
Hey, I abstain from that one question.
Hey, you answered a blind guy.
Hey,
that's all I gotta
he
say.
could have done better on asking trivia questions, so I can tell you.
I'm just glad it's not. Thank God, Miller was.
I just don't like carrying it all the time.
He was on a streak.
Yeah.
Where
Even she's surprised.
I won. I even answered 3 right. 3.
Oh, my
Goodness.
Turkey Day.
Hey, and you need to thank the guy that came up with the questions for you.
Stevie Wonder.
I know, bored.
Stevie Wonder.
I couldn't believe he
Stevie
was
Wonder.
a choice. I could not.
I wish
believe
it would have
he
been
was a
him.
choice.
I wish it was him.
I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
That's the first time I've cried on the show.
I did too. I was crying.
I was laughing so
That
hard
was great.
that I cried. And it had nothing to do with this cup. I can give a rip about the cup.
Oh, BS. You piss and moan all the time about it.
Anytime I can beat you at anything, it's going to be good.
Can you
You
move
know
the
what
cup
this
because it's in
means?
front of your face?
Not off. I said beat.
You know what this means? Jarvis won't be on the show next week.
Jarvis,
He's on assignment.
He's on
Get him
assignment.
out.
You know what? Just for that, I think I'm going to. It's been a rough week, you know.
Man.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hey, private school land has been rough.
It's good stuff. Hey, Ben, it's good seeing you, man.
Oh, my
He was only drinking Pepsi.
and you got an IBC root beer there, so.
Yeah, I sure do. I see. I see beer. I mean,
Beer. InBev.
Hey, Cranium Cup trivia winner, could you please move your
No, he
lane
wants to hide
the
that
right or
face.
the left? Thank you. That's fine. That way, fine. That one's fine.
Put it in
Not
front
right
of the
there, though.
camera, the computer, so then you can
Put it in
write
front of
your
the
answer.
computer. There
you know
you
what
go.
I think? I think these questions are terrible. I think they're just
Oh,
awful.
now you do. Now you took 30 weeks. Took 30 weeks.
Wait, hey, you can't say anything. You answer the
I
blind
can't
guy. Blind guy,
Hey.
you fall forward. What in the absolute hell are you doing? Stop. You
Oh,
stop it.
wait.
Stop it. Stop
No.
it. Stop it.
And what do we argue about tonight? And Ray cut us off.
College football. BYU.
BYU.
Cincinnati.
You take your small schools that aren't going to win anything. You go play another tournament. You take your ball. And go.
Well, here's my thing on that. What if Cincinnati gets to the bowl game and completely destroys a 12 seed? So Cincinnati get a 12 ranked, and then they play, let's say they play in, I don't know, the Alamo Bowl. That's probably not going to be high enough. And then they play at 12 seed.
Tax Slayer Bowl.
And then they win by 40 or 50. Then it's
Who
not
they
fair.
playing?
I don't. They haven't
Bowling
came
Green?
up with them.
Northern Illinois?
Bowl. No, for a bowl, because you see it all the time. And you can go vice versa, because what was it?
Boise
8 years
State,
ago.
you remember
when-
the Statue of Liberty, baby?
Boise
Kellen
State,
Moore.
Oklahoma.
Ever since then, Boise's
How come
always
that's not a
gets
trivia
loved.
question? Oh, wait, because it was in the 2000s.
Who'd they play?
Oklahoma. See?
Who
Something
scored
this
the
century.
touchdown?
Running back.
He proposed
Johnson.
to his
Yes, he
girlfriend
did.
that
He did.
day.
Yeah, he did.
Ian Johnson.
McVay, in your defense,
Yeah.
most of our questions
Those are real trivia questions.
have
Not the
been
BS that we
60s
get.
or below.
I know.
I don't know crap
No.
about that.
It's all. Hey,
Hey,
half of those
don't
were
shoot the messenger. It's all on one website.
Get a new website.
I'm going to try to find. Don't have one, get one. I get it. Mr. Bohr.
Hey, you just carry that thing.
Mr.
I get
Bohr,
tired of carrying
my dad's
it.
not
Mr.
here,
Bohr,
is he?
you're missing something. It's called the little fuzzy.
The
in
fuzz?
front.
Oh, you dropped
It's
your
on the-
fuzz.
it's on
You
the-
dropped your
you
fuzz.
lost me.
McVay got
I
all
could've said-
excited and
Hey,
threw it
I
at
could
him.
have said you dropped for
your
something
fuzz.
else, but you know,
Whoa,
it's
Ray,
it's
Ray.
Thanksgiving.
This
It's
is a
Thanksgiving.
family show.
It's Thanksgiving.
I know, and
Ray
because of
is
that,
The
we want
views
to
of live
salute.
stream, the views of live stream STL are not the views of the coach's box.
In case you guys don't
Just
know,
so you know,
I'm drinking root beer. It's root beer.
it is good. Good root beer.
IBC.
IBC is good root
I'm
beer.
after hours. Drink out of the cup.
It's going to leak through.
Wait a minute, I can't.
Cup.
I'm not drinking out of that cup. That thing's been in highest.
Hey, you better
We
sanitize
sanitize stuff.
Lysol.
That's all right.
You guys have a fogger?
Yeah, that's what we call it.
That's what ours is. We fog our basketballs.
Yep.
Wow.
Ask me off the air.
San Pedro.
No, that's one of the recruits.
Right now.
That's one of
As
the
you drink,
dad's jobs.
as you drink your
Is the-
IBC
is
root
the-
Oh,
beer.
he fogs
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a fogger.
Got it.
I just want to leave it at that.
Robert McVay says Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
to all
Dad.
of our people who stuck around to see this.
The whole 5 people watching.
I got 16.
I think after that Stevie Wonder, they were just like, and we're out. And we're out.
Actually, we gained more when that's the question.
The show has reached a new low.
It's like Celebrity Jeopardy, and our show has reached a new low.
I cannot believe Sammy Wonder was a choice.
Oh, my gosh.
I wish it was true.
I'm here to tell you, people claim that this guy is not blind.
I know. I've been hearing
Stevie
that
Wonder?
too.
I have completely 100%. No joke. No
been
joke.
seeing
I've
it.
heard people say and claim that there's certain times that they've caught him doing different things where if he was doing it, there's no way he could be blind.
Hey, so if you're watching,
So there.
If you know that Stevie Wonder is for sure not blind,
He's legit not blind.
message us.
If he's
and
been
Blair will
fake
buy
news.
you a gift card.
Talapachenga.
Talapachengas.
If he's been fake news all this time.
he's got stock in Lava Chain.
I mean, maybe he was just.
What time is it?
It's
They
a
better still be
relatively
making
turn
food.
because
I hope
all
so.
these
I don't
coaches
think
are
so.
kind of blind to calls by the refs
Right,
too.
right.
They all see what they see, so maybe
Right.
We call it like we see it. That's
what the name of
what
the
the
show
name of the
is.
damn show is. Get it right.
Boy, I thought you were a
Hey,
fan.
you come to our house, you get our name right.
Wow.
Or you
Terrible.
go.
I thought
Where
this
you
was
go?
Main Street.
Wow.
Oh, that's who's getting the trivia
Hey,
questions.
you take those guns.
That's
and
who's
get
getting the
them.
trivia questions. Main Street Sports. That's who's asking these trivia questions.
That's what it is.
Well, they been.
Wow.
Main Street what?
Main Street Sports.
Main and Mill? Main Street Sports has had like one show in the last decade.
Hey, by the way, we got a show this Sunday coming up, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Who's
Shameless
on it?
plug.
What is it?
Shameless plug. Here it
What
comes
is
right
it?
here. Here it comes right here. We've got, wait for it.
Wait, we're way out.
Main Street Sports. This Sunday, we're going to have 3 coaches. We have 2 confirmed right now. Terry Edwards and Ryan.
Wait for it.
Ryan, I'm
What's
trying to.
his name?
Hold on, let me give me 1 second. Carry the one. Ryan McCarthy. from Windsor, the new Windsor coach, and we're working on Sean Breeze. I got to get an answer from him to come back. Sunday evening.
I'm just kind of wondering when we're going to get invited.
Well,
to do.
We're just going to crash. This is what's going to happen.
I was gonna say.
We're going to crash. Main Street Sports is just going to have to crash one day the coach's box.
Well,
I could be halfway through the season.
It could.
You know, I've been
talk about your team. Well, we've already lost a few. Thanks.
I'm just saying.
I am going to throw it out there that we have not been contacted. I don't know if you guys have, but I have not been contacted from the leader about our upcoming season.
No, they must have watched the show.
So, I mean, I would think that we want to get out there about our programs, and what's going on.
Once a week.
I mean,
never weekly.
Right?
Yes, never weekly.
I'm just
or any of the radio stations.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Eureka is in Jefferson County, evidently.
Hey, you're getting everybody's getting hollered at over here by these people at the bar.
Man,
they look like a bunch of Herculaneum people.
They're wild.
They're all happy because you won the cup.
That's right, baby. Celebrate.
Black Cats forever.
I don't know. I haven't got an email. Nothing.
Radio, newspaper, nothing.
Neither one of those.
Radio or newspaper.
The only person I've talked to or talked to anything is Livestream STL.
And that's right. Yes. Thank you, Livestream STL.
So you know what?
Who are they?
I don't know. I don't know. There's a commercial. I will give Jeff Whitener credit. That commercial was kind of funny when he crumbles up the paper. And then that was pretty good.
Where's the game?
Yeah, where's the game?
Where's the game? Now we've got to make a new one because we just added the Fire TV. So now we've got Fire TV. And by the way,
can you tell them to put the newspaper
it's a Fire
side up?
Fire Stick, Fire TV,
Fire TV,
Roku. We got it for free for this week. If you are wanting to check it out because it's HD qualified.
You're so happy.
You know, Kevin Holly says, "Careful, you'll end up on a list."
Oh, he never covers turkey anyway. But
there you go. Check that
Tell
stuff
us
out
about
for
your win.
Or loss.
What list?
Wow.
Hey, are you going to invite me for wings at least?
Win.
Wow.
What, after you beat us,
Yeah,
Gary?
you just beat me.
Wow. He just beat you right there.
I'm going to have
fair
some
and square.
Mexican food as soon as we
Maybe.
get out
Thanks
here.
to Kyle Wood.
Hurry up.
I think the
Right?
kitchen's
It's going to
closed.
close.
Hey, I'm getting ready.
Oh, wait, you're like a part
Hey,
owner.
we're getting ready to eat at the best.
Joel
the
will
best,
talk.
The best Mexican restaurant in Jefferson County, in my
Come on
opinion,
out.
right here.
100% agree.
Come out the
La
Lapachenko.
Pachenko.
That's right.
And if you guys aren't coming to see us live in action,
You're missing out.
you are missing out on the after show.
I mean, I think you need to have basketball players watching you.
That coach is really upset. I don't know.
Right.
Look,
Family
What
wedding.
are you talking about?
You got
They
players
are.
We got a big
here.
crowd over there. Look at that.
It was from the. Hey, they were sitting next to the party
Dude,
table.
you're like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Well,
Ex-mayor of Herculaneum.
Mayor Blair.
Part of the
Hot
deal
take.
is,
Blair.
you want to know
take.
why, right?
Hot
He's here
take.
all the time.
Hot takes.
here almost
Mayor
every
Blair.
night.
Mayor
Maybe,
Blair.
maybe one day.
Oh, it
Hashtag.
wouldn't surprise me.
Hashtag.
I can see you.
What a slogan that would be.
But I can see you doing it.
I might just
Hashtag
do
Mayor
that.
Blair.
Hashtag Mayor Blair.
Herculaneum will go to Pepsi only.
2021.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
Coca-Cola will literally have to bypass the highway.
You heard it here first.
On live stream. Not on the main street.
Wow, boys.
Show.
Wow.
On the coach's box.
Well, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ray.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
35
Happy
or
Ray Thanksgiving to
34?
everybody else.
Yep.
35 or 4?
This is
This is
35.
35.
So the big 3-5 week
I
of
will be
Thanksgiving.
stuffed as big as the turkey tomorrow after I get done.
Hey, I want to
It's a big
say I'm
turkey.
thankful that we've been able to do this show for 35 weeks
Right.
during
I'm
all of
thankful
this.
nobody has decided that they didn't want to watch the damn thing after.
Well, then maybe there is, but we don't know that. But
Well, you got rid of the one guy.
I'm thankful I'm not on assignment.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Not yet. Jarvis, you're not on assignment yet.
yet.
You want
Now,
to kill
my-
the ratings? Go
hey,
ahead.
My question is, next week, last time he won this, he decided he was going to be gone for a week.
Oh, yeah,
or so.
I decided. No, that was Jefferson County Health Department decided.
I just give any trouble.
I didn't have any say about it.
So he'll be a champ for 2 weeks in a row.
Maybe.
He might.
It'd be nice.
Is that your bold prediction?
Bold prediction.
I'll go back to timeout tirade. We need to go back to that.
I think you had your own tirade.
You had a
Hold on, you would.
I wouldn't call that a tirade. I'd call that a
Tantrum. A tantrum.
Yeah. He did kind of.
He did.
He looked like you on the sidelines tonight.
Might have stopped my foot.
Oh my God! Rebound!
Block out.
Wow.
We look like birds.
Your brother says, I'll sub in for you, Jason, next week if you can't make it.
Oh.
Yeah,
You don't want that.
Maybe he'll get kicked off this show.
I mean, since he gets kicked out of my games, he might as well get kicked out of the show.
Singer.
Bora, that just puts you back on the show for next week.
That was good. That was really good.
That was good. That was good.
I'll have to get some of Jarvis's wife's Monet's products to make my hair look better.
Dude,
she's mad at you for not doing a shameless plug yet.
I was watching the game tonight at St. John, and I was at the very top row, and I was looking down thinking, man, Blair really needs to buy some of that stuff for my wife. Because now there's 2 spots, not one.
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
No, he just needs to own it and just go.
Yeah,
shave it.
Go back to the cartel days.
Cartel days.
I'll be it.
With a tan and a goatee.
Right.
What's it on the
He
line
has the
for
mask.
me?
You won't see the goatee.
Huh?
What's on the line for me?
Well, the fact that you don't look like you do now.
Well, I don't
that would be
care about
number
that.
one. Okay.
I don't care about that.
That's all right. Maybe the window will be open a little bit more.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
It's shut down.
Maybe you should make a wager on it. Like if you beat Jarvis, then you have to do that.
Jarvis beats you.
Okay, so if you beat me, he has to shave his head. If I beat you, he has to shave his head.
What we have to, seriously, Coach's Box has to. Ray, you have to. We all 4 have to do something when I play him and when he plays him. There has to be a special Coach's Box show. There has to be something. Like live after the game.
I don't know. I've seen you live after a game.
No. Recorded.
Do we get to ask the question?
Hey,
That's the thing.
And I've seen us live after a game. I haven't seen them live after a game.
That was live after a jamboree.
Right.
Wasn't it?
Hey,
we might need to pre-record.
I got to tell you this.
It's recorded after a game.
2 weeks from now, we'll be over at the Doe Run tournament. The last game is over probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, right?
9.
I'm going to say.
Depending on how many fouls there are.
So we may have to do an abbreviated game, or do I dare say, do we break the streak and not do it?
Is that a Wednesday?
No. We don't break a streak.
Will they let us stay? Will they let us stay afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I got the keys to the building. I don't know.
All right.
Because he's the mayor.
He's the mayor.
Hashtag Mayor Blair.
Blair. You heard it first.
Right. Okay. So that's what we'll do then.
I guess Blair has spoken.
Blair has spoken. So
Hold on.
we're keeping it going.
Gilman's on the phone.
What's he calling me for?
I was just going to say.
Not only no, heck no.
Jason Gilman, if you are watching.
Jason Jarvis had nothing to do with this.
The views of Riley Blair are not necessarily the views of the entire
Did I just become a
staff.
head coach?
Welcome aboard.
Wow. I don't know after that performance tonight.
The plan is working. The plan is working.
Dance for me, puppet. Dance for me.
With that, we're going to close things up. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes,
Thanks
happy
for watching the Coach's Box.
Thank you.
Ray Halbrook for all of us here at Livestream STL. Have a safe, wonderful Thanksgiving. We're going to say so long. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching tonight.